I'm quickly back at the hotel for a quick change of clothes and gear in my suitcase. We've already played 2 away games. We've got 4 more away games to come, 2 of which we're going to show you today. So let's see if we can maintain our challenge at the top of the league. Right, as you can see, we are still second. We have briefly hit the top, but a couple of niggly annoying draws recently have cost us. We've caught Canon Hyundai on goal difference. We are 4 behind them with a game in hand, and we play them today, and we have of course got them on the last day of the season as well. We're a decent number of points clear in second now, so I'm hoping that at the moment I'm trying to keep my mind focused on it's all about finishing top 2 rather than necessarily worrying about the title. But when you've been this high this long, you can't help but worry about the title. Right, yeah, I don't think we will be going positive today. We will be going balanced. Of course, we have got all these games in quick succession at the moment. Now, let's put our first choice boys in and see what we've got to change. Okay, Asumba Onana has gone down injured, so we have been switching it around a bit. Rostand has been coming in. We have got options. Our midfield sort of players, our central midfielders and our attacking midfielder are versatile enough, or the group we've got are versatile enough, we can sort of switch people around. And we kind of have to keep them fit. Now, I'm going to put Kinge in for Iwolo today. Although that said, he's not really any fitter, is he? So, I mean, Kinge will definitely go on the bench. Fondo Malone can certainly go. Well, he's probably going to have to go in the lineup. Although we have got Musima back. Right, well, let's put Musima in for Musima, and then if you'd like to scroll, thank you for cooperating. I might actually leave that Musima in because he's got more match sharpness than Fondo Malone, and they're both about as fit as each other. So, I think that's about as good as we're going to get. Got a few... yeah, he's probably going to struggle. Yeah, a few sort of transfer bits and bobs to fill you in on. We have made a couple of offers for people. We've got a young 17-year-old defensive midfielder coming in at the end of this month. I think it's the end of this month. Anyway, but we've now got a centre-back and sort of an attacking midfield / forward who should be good signings. Right, let's go. And we've got Chonu is complaining again that he wants more game time, which is kind of fair enough, but I mean, the front 2 that we start have been on such good form this season. I really can't give it to him, so we're going to have to try and keep him sweet if we can. We've got Beboom, who is out today and doesn't normally start and wouldn't have probably started this fixture anyway. He wants to leave, and we've actually got an offer in for him, but I'm trying to delay that as much as possible so I can try and get a replacement in fairly quickly after he leaves, because as things stand he would be able to leave like straight away because their transfer window is open but ours isn't. And the 17-year-old probably isn't quite going to do the job just yet. So I may look at signing another defensive midfielder and stalling that offer as long as we can, so that we're not without a backup for too long. Boris, he's on, I think. Yes. And who else have we got? We've got. Is it just Beboom and was it Beboom who was complaining? Oh no, Fondo Malone, who also wants. He wanted more sort of regular football, and he's getting on a bit. And I was probably looking at moving him on at the end of the season, so we might get rid. And I have got another centre back coming in, arranged already. So he is replaceable. Oh, this is a good counter attack, which is what the board want, and then we'll sort of slow it down. And also Philip Arthur Banham, who has basically not really played all season. He's got 1 or 2 appearances maybe. Oh, tipped over. And he's on a huge wage for this club. He's on miles more than anyone else is, I think. And he is obviously not happy with how much football he's been getting. So I've said we'll try and offload him probably in the transfer window, which I'm happy to do because he's the only first team squad player out of contract at the end of the season. And oh, excuse me, I've got something in my eye. One of my own eyelashes, almost certainly. Oh, Banner gets it back in a minute. A couple of efforts there. So, I mean, we will happily get rid of him. We were going to let him go at the end of the season anyway. If we can get rid of him a few months early, save ourselves a little bit of cash and maybe even get some money for him potentially. He will still be under contract after all. And now, Kibian getting the ball there has just reminded me as well that we've got a goalkeeper we're looking at. He's a free agent. And he would be a good replacement for Kibian. He's younger than Kibian, and it would allow Babatunde still to develop behind the New Zealand. I think Fansu is his surname. Right, well that was a decent first half, boys, even though I basically just talked over it about all sorts of other stuff. Right. Yeah, let's find another gear. But we have been the better side so far, but that's not to say that they won't come out and play an absolute blinder of a second half. Oh, that nearly slipped through. Okay, I mean, as you can see, this win, if it stays like this, doesn't get us top, but it does get us to the point where our game in hand could put us top. Right. We got anyone? I mean, Iwolo is very tired, isn't he? So I'm thinking maybe put Kinge on now. Musima is also tired back there. So do we risk it and go triple subbage? Not yet. Not yet. Let's leave ourselves a substitute. Just in case. I am going to dish out a little bit of praise though. Risky, I know. You know what these boys are like when you tell them they're good. Instantly try and prove you wrong. Go on, Banner. Boris. No, but Kinge rescued you there, Boris, because you dithered. Oh, and then he played a terrible pass. Oh, he's through the middle. Oh, what was going on? It's like the vast expanses of the Serengeti in there. Which admittedly in a relatively tropical nation like Cameroon doesn't really work as an analogy, but I mean, look how much space he had. Oh, right. Encourage. I mean, the thing is, the trouble is, our game in hand no longer gets us top. This is the problem we have. We do play this lot again, of course. Oh, don't throw it away. I mean, oh, I was hoping he was going to lob that straight over his own goalkeeper then, but no. That's the sort of thing we'd do. They're going to get this chance. They're going to get this chance. Oh, you absolute mug! Oh yeah, he's got what, about a 20% chance of scoring from there. So let's make it 80%. Thank you, Kibian. Insoin, give your wages to Kibian this week. He has just bailed you out. Oh my lord, why would you do something that stupid with a minute to go? Oh, I know. It's because my blood pressure isn't high enough. Thank you, Dr. Insoin. Is low blood pressure really that much of a problem? What was that? With a pass through the middle you could have played there, and we are now watching the dying embers of this game because the game just wants to make me think, well, maybe they might sneak it and win when they shouldn't do. I mean, let's face it, a lot of that XG was that penalty. So we're taking it as basically even. They probably should have won it, yes, because they had a perfectly good chance to win it right at the end. But I think a draw was a fair result. It does leave us now knowing that our game in hand does not get us top anymore. And we are going to probably have to beat them, although it is at home on the last day of the season. I'm going to sympathise because honestly, we were the better side for a long time in that game, and then idiot boy nearly threw it away. Right, well, we now go away to, I think it's Panther de Unday, or Duunday. And it's going to be the second string boys, obviously, because it's in 2 days' time, so no one will be fit. But we will see you in Unday. Okay, we're on to the game against Panther. Now, I need to just go here and pick the second team, and Unduop should not be playing, but Fondo Malone can go in there. Now, Bissane. Okay, maybe Zapata is. Oh, and we have got Dipita, but I almost never use him, which is why he's got no match sharpness. So, yeah, you can sit there off the blooming bench. Actually, no, I'm going to have to put you on the bench, but you sit on that bench and you think about what you nearly did. 31 years old, you should know better, Christian. Still not happy with you. Yeah, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. I mean, Rostand is not particularly healthy, is there? Anything we can do with regard to... not really, I mean... I think what we might do is when we start the game, and we'll nip that back up to positive where it should be for a game like this. Yeah, Zapata is not overly familiar with that. Kinge is not overly familiar with that, but is better at the job. Or is a better player, generally speaking. So we'll do that. Right. Okay. Let's go. Why is Messina starting when he looks so tired? Well, now it's funny you should say that because they're all looking a little bit tired, you may have noticed. And that's because we had a game 2 days ago that we could have put about 15 days before it was played, about 2 weeks before it was played, because us and Cannon had a spell of 2 weeks where neither of us played at all, and that game could have been put in there, couldn't it? But no, I'm not in charge of that. So both of us ended up playing a game 2 days after the last one, when both of us had enormous gap to put the match in. So thanks for whoever does that. And oh, it's a good save. This is a very narrow pitch. Very narrow pitch. It's a good job we don't really play out wide, isn't it? Right, let's throw out a bit of encouragement. We're absolutely dominating that ball. And we've got 85% possession at the moment. Wow. We've done nothing with it, because again, no shots on target. I want a crooked number in there, boys. Not this lovely circular thing. There we go. 1 shot on target. Brilliant. Well done. We've matched them now. And the highlights aren't showing us attacking, are they, lads? Both highlights have been them, and they've scored. 21 game unbeaten run, boys. On the line. And I'm going to berate you because you've been, frankly, rubbish. We have not created a thing that we have seen, and you are going to get told you are terrible What was that? That is not what I expect from this team. You are much better than that. Do not... I mean, you're in danger of getting Tonnerre within range of you because they are 5 points back with a game in hand now. Is this going to be a chance for us, boys? Are you actually going to prove you're doing things? Well, you made him make a save. Well done, Paul. Right, try not to kick it too hard this time because it's a little bit harder than that. Oh, don't get caught on the counter. No, if you concede a second here, I am going to kill all of you. You should have crossed that, mate. You had a tap in waiting for you there. I mean, you'll probably score from the set piece, but you know. Johnny clears it. Can we see the end of this highlight, please? I still have fears that we are going to concede. There we go. Right. Attacking. Let's go a little. I wanted to go lower tempo today to sort of, give people a little bit of a rest in this one. But no, apparently we can't do that. Right, Banner is going to go into there because you are playing terribly. Right, I suppose Intsoen can go on. Do I put Boris on? Our talisman? I mean, other than De Peter, I haven't really got any way of getting anything extra in midfield, have I? And he's got no match sharpness at all, so he's unlikely to do much. Not really that great at either position. No, right, we'll go with that. And I'm going to demand more. Again, lots of shots, very few on target. It is our problem. I don't know why it's our problem. And we are not going to do anything here, are we? We are just not going to do anything. You are. Why is it the rubbish teams you lose to? I mean, this lot should not be beating us. I know you're quite tired. But most of you aren't that tired that you put in this sort of mediocre, produce nothing performance. I'm sorry, but it's not acceptable. Oh, you idiot! Oh, was that you again? Was that Intsoen again? Well, that's brilliant, that is, isn't it? One of the few games we lose all season, and the cameras are here for it. Well done, boys. That was a shameful performance, frankly, and you don't disagree with that, do you? Look at you. You're all motivated because you know you have let yourselves down. You've let me down. You've let the fans down. And now we are looking to cling on to second. Because if Tonnerre win their game in hand, they are 2 points back. And we do have to play them again. Yep, what a load of rubbish it was. We were shocking today. Yet again, shots but nothing on target. It's not good enough. Really isn't. Oh, just to catch you up, now my rant is over. We won 5-1 in the fourth round of the Cup, so we are into the quarterfinals. We've got Dragon de Yaoundé, who we scraped past 4-3 in the league. Another game where I wasn't happy with the attacking, but the defence was shocking. We went behind after 30 seconds. Wasn't a good start. And as you can see, our form recently has not been great. That is our only win in the last 5 matches. Admittedly, probably should have won that one, probably should have won that one, probably should have won that one. But, and let's face it, shouldn't have lost that one. We had enough shots. We just don't test the goalkeeper often enough. What I'll probably do is actually just come back for the very last game of the season. It's Canon Yaoundé again. It could be vital. The way we're going at the moment, it probably won't make a fig of difference. But we then do have the Cup quarter-final after that. So hopefully there could be Cup drama, and 4 games in a video is probably a bit too much to ask. So we may have to do that, and then another one with potentially 2 more cup games in. Although, of course, the last time I did that, we made a mess of it and lost the quarter-final. So, but yeah, we'll come back for the very end of the season. Hopefully, we'll still be in contention. We have got a lot of home games to come after we get rid of these 2 away games. So with any luck, that will get us back on track. And I mean, there aren't many people outside of the top couple in this league who cause us problems. And the only ones, I mean, we have got Tonnerre there. Everyone else is beatable, more than beatable. But then so were Pantherdu and Day. And then, of course, we've got that possibly huge, possibly meaningless game on the last day of the season. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, then you clearly enjoy my pain. But thank you for joining me, and like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.